A diamond in the desert, the 1 Mile Phoenix Raceway in Avondale, Arizona, just outside the city of Phoenix, which in real life would be right out there, but you can't see it. That is where we are tonight for round number 8 of the Sunset Arctic Games USRC Grand National Series as we welcome you into the Phoenix 135 here at the 1 Mile Oval. I am the captain, Chris Scala, as we welcome you in. Tonight doing a little bit of a shorter intro and stuff like that because I am also the admin for tonight's race, believe it or not. So I'm going to do things a little different here tonight. You're going to see me announcing the race, but if a caution comes out or something like that, you might see me actually stop announcing and go into almost admin duty, if you will, this evening here to make sure everything goes pretty well this evening. So that's why kind of an abbreviated deal when it's all over with. Cars are starting to grid. Got a smaller field tonight, and nothing wrong with that. We're going to have some fun here and have a good race as we look at the starting lineup for tonight's race. All set by, again, the random draw of the wheel last night. Chris Evans, he'll start on the pole alongside Travis Sedzillo there in the number 19 car. As you hear the cars start to roll out. Matthew Telder, Zach Kalinin there in row number 2. Row 3 going to be Ben Dunn, Dylan Alt, Ryan White, Cody Beatty. Row 4, Sean Peachin, Drift in row number 5. Got Bill Alt and Steven Langerfeld, row number 6. Row 7, Nick Jezebowski, Robert Smith. And the final starter, the birthday boy tonight. How about Ralph Fasano celebrating a birthday this evening? 135 laps around this 1 Mile Oval as the pace car's in. Green flag, here we go. Got to be very, and Ben Dunn going to go around in the 4 car. That's going to bring the caution out for the first time on lap number 1. As Dylan Alt was about to take the lead over Chris Evans. And a self-spin by the 4 brings the caution out. Nick Jezebowski actually not starting the race, it looks like. See what happens to Ben. Look like a self-spin from my vantage point, but let's see if that's right. Okay, he just loses the back end there. Clips the right side into the wall. I don't see any heavy damage on that car. Looks like he'll be okay. Hey, guys, do me a favor when you get 2 to go, please. Caution out for the first time this evening. Let's take a look. Thanks. I actually wanted to EOL the Kool-Aid guy, but it wouldn't let me. So, all right, caution number 1 out here, and they're about to go back to green here at lap number 4. Let's take a look at the point standings as they enter tonight's race. Right there, Dylan Alt leads it. 6 wins on the season, looking for number 7 here tonight. Bill Alt second. Fontaine not here tonight. In third, Ben Dunn, he's here. Peach and Justin Hughes not here tonight. A lot of drivers not making an appearance tonight in this race. Not sure if some things came up or whatever. I know there's been some stuff talked about and things, so a little bit of changing going on around the league, it looks like. So nothing wrong with that, and we continue on here as we'll go back to racing here. We'll go back racing here at lap number 5. Because Evans can take him off anytime they want. Here we go, back to green. Dylan Alt going to run that high side, going to take the lead off of turn 2, going to bring Matthew Telder with him. Apron is available to be used tonight. As Telder going to look to the bottom underneath Chris Evans. Ooh, easy. And Telder going to make the pass on the outside. Back here, Zillow trying to make a move on Sean Peachin, not able to do so. Here comes the 14, a drift to his inside. Once again, what I mentioned tonight, cameras being produced by Track Cams for Gourmets. You can check out their website. Their link is right there on the YouTube information page. It is trackcams22.com. Make sure you do go and check them out. I know a couple of drivers that talked to me a little bit tonight before the race. And today, Scala, I went and actually downloaded the cameras myself for you. So it's definitely working out. A great relationship with a great gentleman. And they do a great job with the Track Cams 22. So make sure you go and check that out. Bill Alt making a move inside. Cody Beatty going to make the pass for the 5th position. Drift on the inside. And Sean Peachin to the inside. Chris Evans starting to kind of fall back just a little bit. But I think he's more of a long run car tonight. Ride with Cody there in that 78 car. Sun's starting to set there behind the clouds. Going to be under the lights before this race ends. Tonight was the first night where they actually did a practice session right into the race instead of having it be in settings that are about 4 hours in advance of the race. A lot of these guys can get some equal practice with the weather and stuff like that the way it is. As Sean Peachin to the inside of Matthew Telder. That is for second. He'll take the spot away. Telder going to try to cross him over on the apron as he squeezed in there between Bill Alt and Peachin. Sean, who had a great run last week at Pocono, going to come back and take the second position away here. We are 12 laps in. Oh, Telder pushing Alt down to the apron almost there. And Chris Evans continuing to fall back. Drift going to go by. Evans, one of those talked about. He feels really good about a long run in this race. Of course, we're only about 8 or so, 9 laps into this long run. And Matthew Telder's gone around turn 4, sorry, and that brings the caution out. What happens to Telder? Got the second caution. Oh, he catches the outside wall, and oh boy, tail whips it into the inside wall and brings the caution out. Unfortunate deal there for the 3 car. They do have the 1 reset to use tonight. We'll see what the leaders do. They have 3 sets of tires tonight in the race. I don't see anybody coming to pit road right now. All right, so we're going to step away for a quick second. As you know, this is the Sunset Arctic Games USRC Grand National Series. And, well, let's check out Voltic Pistol, which you can purchase on Steam right now. Of course, that game you can go get on Steam right now. You can actually click the link down in the YouTube information page and get the direct link to Steam and purchase that game as we speak. Going to come back racing here on lap number 17. Dylan Alt in the lead. Sean Peach and Bill Alt, Cody Beatty drift your top 5. And back to the green flag. Good battle here for the 3rd position. That's going to shape out pretty quickly, and to 3 sets of tires, you got to preserve a little bit here because you can go about 80 laps on a tank of fuel, but the thing is with the way that the tires wear and stuff like that, can you go 80 laps on tires? That's more the question. White there in at number 10. Right there behind Steven Langerfeld. Got Ben Dunn there behind him, involved in the first caution a little bit ago. You can hear how rough that shortcut is that they use going down here into turn number 3. Of course, if you remember the VOR race that we ran last Saturday, that was the old Phoenix with the grass. This is the new Phoenix. It was done back, of course, in 2011. Saw Bill Alt made the pass a second ago on Sean Peachin. That was for the second position that was on this restart. Watch the move here. Right there, as you see, Dylan leads his father there by about 1 second or so as they go down what is actually the back straightaway now in the real life Phoenix, but still on iRacing the front straightaway. Right here is about where the start finish line is now. Ben Dunn trying to make a move underneath Ryan White here. This is for the 8th position. Ben trying to work his way back up through the field. See the 19 of Travis Zilla kind of taking her a little bit wide. I'm sorry, that was Zach Alita in the 74. My mistake. Travis right there behind him in the red and white car. Racing throughout this field here as the Alts have pulled away to a big lead, but these guys here just having fun running for look at it, you got about what, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars or so right here under this proverbial blanket. Now back here from Cody Beatty, you see Drift right there behind him, the Georgia driver there. Back there in the 8th position there. That is where the 4 Ben Dunn finally got by Ryan White. Cody up the track. See if Drift can come here with him. Ryan White crosses back over Ben Dunn here. So great racing going on. We're trying to catch it all on cameras here. Oh, Ben squeezing Ryan off the corner. See the drone cams that come with the Track Cams 22 package. Just a different look here. It's actually entitled as Chris Evans makes a move to third here. So here come the long run tires of Chris Evans he talked about a little bit ago. But these dynamic cams give you a different look of watching racing here, almost like I said, a drone kind of hovering above the track. That Monster Energy number 98, a very colorful car there. Peachin going to try to bounce back here. We go back out here for the 8th and 9th position. And this is Zach Alinen back here in the 9th spot trying to get around Ben. You got the 10 of Ryan White as those two had continued to battle. And then Cizillo back there in the 10th spot. You guys just continue to fight it out here. Who wants it more? Everybody kind of hugging that yellow line. As we're 31 laps in, Helena going to drive her in there on Ben. To the inside of the 4 as they come up on Robert Smith, who gets out of the way. Lena takes advantage of that move and makes the pass for position. Sean Peachin, Jacob Gladulich drift here. And these guys all trying to chase down Chris Evans. They're all trying to chase the Alt family down, who's got Dylan with a 9-second lead on these guys, and then Bill's about 3.5 up. Lap times about 29 seconds, so these guys a little off the pace now from where they qualified. Not much. Or qualified. Nobody qualified, Chris. They don't qualify anymore. While this goes on, let's take a look at the schedule for the next couple of weeks. It is the Michigan Speedway next week for 100 laps, and then we go to the short track in Martinsville coming up May the 15th, and then Atlanta Motor Speedway, the final race of the regular season before our Final Four begins, which will place 10 drivers on 4 different racetracks, and you see the month of June, that is your Final Four. Daytona, Watkins Glen, Iowa, Chicagoland to finish out the season going into July. We watch Drift here put pressure on Sean Peachin. Both of them going to the apron. Drift going to get the run to the inside. Sean going to hold the run on the outside lane. Battle continuing on. Drift's just trying to get that run. It's almost like he's hesitant, thinking Sean might come down a little bit there, and kind of hesitant to stick the nose in there. Sean able to hold on so far. That apron, wow. That's one thing about these cars, they sound so different. These Camaros and the Supras and the Mustangs, they don't have that sound that you hear normally out of like the cup cars or the trucks. It's a little bit of a different sound to them. Just about to nightfall here in this race. 42 laps in the books, less than 100 laps to go. And here's your leader, Dylan Alt, way out here on the front straightaway. Got 4 seconds on his father, Bill, and then 12 seconds on the rest of the field. Dylan has won 6 of the 7 races this season. As you know, he's pretty good. Pretty good. And of course, with a little bit of a lighter field, that's the way it's going to go. A credit to Dylan. He comes out here and he has fun. He learns. And I think we're going to see maybe some pit stops here a little early. Which this could be part of the strategy. Break the race up into 3s maybe from some of these cars. As Steven Langenfeld and Ryan White going to come to pit road. And here I got to do some iRacing duty, so I might not talk much for a second here. Coming down pit road. Steven, a little bit of damage on the right side of his car. Ryan White getting 4 tires of fuel along with Langenfeld. Robert Smith, I think, is going to be coming to pit road also. And there they go. So Ryan White and actually Langenfeld still sitting on pit road. Not sure what's going on with the 09. Tough break for him. Smith coming to pit road. Langenfeld finally leaving pits with about a 55-second stop, so I wonder if he sped on pit road somewhere in there, and that's why he had the penalty. But Robert into a stall now. As Dylan puts Ryan White just came off pit road, so he didn't really put a lap on him. Either way, this battle continues here. Look at this. 4 cars under a blanket here. As Cody Beatty to the outside of drift. They're trying to get the run there, not able to do so. Car shifting, I can hear it. I heard the different revs. Cody loses a spot to Zach Aliden, who moves up to the 6th position here. Looking to the bottom of the 14, not able to get the run all the way there. Now he's going to get the run being on that inside line, trying to straddle the yellow. able to hold on right now. So great racing up here for these positions. So we'll have to see how these tires work out for the guys who came to pit road. Looking up towards the front, the 10 has gotten by the 42. On the map there, you can see it. So move the 10 back onto the lead lap, I believe. If not, just shy of 2 laps down. Trying to look for him real quickly. Ryan White is actually a lap down right now. As leaning up against the wall. Lap times right now, 29:07 for Ryan White. Most of the field is in the 30-second range right now, with Alt running a 29:55. So, yeah, tires have fallen off just a little bit in this race. So, an interesting strategy call. We'll have to see if maybe this is a fuel strategy call where these guys can go the rest of the way. Definitely a chance that they are taking right here. Cody going underneath drift now for the position. And Cody trying to slide up there, not able to do so. Now a reminder, tomorrow night, if you're not doing anything, we invite you to join us at 7:45 Eastern. We'll be on the air for the Cup Series, the Clash Series as they're known as, but Cup cars at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the BPRL. If you missed last night's race, you missed a photo finish almost, a battle to the line with Andrew Mraz getting the win in what was a fantastic race. Monday night we'll have the iRacing Truck Series from Martinsville Speedway, and then Tuesday night the iRacing IndyCar Series, which just made a big-time announcement last night. They'll be at Road America. They actually announced that they will rerun the Michigan race from Tuesday. They had plenty of issues. They are actually moving all of their oval tracks to the last 3 races of the season due to the issues that iRacing is having right now with, unfortunately, cars blinking out and stuff, and apparently it's due to a glitch with cars flying into a fence. So it's kind of a weird glitch, but it's the way it is. Molina trying to continue his fight up through the field here. He's got Cody Beatty on his outside now, though, for the 5th position. We ride with the Supra of Helena. Using the apron a little bit there to kind of get the car to cut through the corner. Not a bad idea on this long run. We see Zach getting the run here for the 4th spot, maybe. Got to be very careful. The car wants to spin out right there. Zach is going to clear him, so move Zach Alina up to the 4th position. Mr. Harmon, appreciate you joining us, buddy. Yeah, 4-car battle. You see Langenfeld coming in. He's got the fresher tires now from the pit stop there. Is that Cody that went up there and scraped the wall just now? I saw somebody spark it up a little bit. question going to be when the rest of these leaders going to come to pit road. There's the man just out here dominating, as he always does. He does a great job, and cannot question his ability to go out here and drive a race car. Coming up on the back of the 4, Ben Dunn. Drift has gone by Sean Peachin back here for position. He did. Here comes Beatty to his inside. So Sean's car starting to kind of fall off here a little bit. So now you wonder if you're Sean, you're in the window. Maybe you go ahead and get tires. You got 3 sets to use, and you're halfway next time by. Ryan White starting to come into the picture here. He's got those fresher tires now, so you're seeing the strategies all come into play here. Only 2 cautions so far this evening, both solo spins on the front straightaway. It's either going to put a lap on the birthday boy, Ralph Fasano. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Tom, if I only told you how much it costs for that. I actually called them and asked how much it cost to propose, because I was going to do that to my, at the time, now wife, but I was going to do that actually myself. Woohoo! They said that price. I was like, I'll have to find another location, I guess, but thank you. The more important question, did you die? Or did you survive? So Cody Beatty going by, and here comes Dylan to put him a lap down. As I said, Dylan running through this field. It had 4 digits. Let's put it like that on it. Wow, that's impressive. Did you get to touch the cold rock too? See, if I'm Sean now, I go ahead and pit, because if you're a lap down right now, you're going to go another lap down pitting as Ben Dunn comes to pit road. But at this chance, you could get those tires and maybe get back in front of Dylan for the stand the lead lap if a caution were to come out. Yeah, he might be listening to the stream. He just called out he's pitting. Oh, nice. Okay. Sean comes to pit road. That's cool, man. I'm glad you had a good time. So Ben with a 16.5 second stop, so a slower stop for him. And Peachin in. Right side tires going on. Drift on pit road, Cody Beatty, Travis Sadzilla right here, just past halfway. Yeah, it makes sense. It is a little kind of dark in there. That makes sense. And Dylan comes to pit road, so here comes the leader now, and he comes in hot. Bill Auld on pit road also. Dylan overshoots his pit stall. Whoopsies. Four tires and fuel, 14.6. Even though he lost a lot of time coming to pit road there. So you see those earlier pit stops here allow Ben Dunn and Sean Peachin back past and get them back on the lead lap here. It's one of those chances you're going to need a quick caution real quickly to get something like this to happen. But right now, Matthew Telder, he is the third place car, with Ryan White now fourth in this race. Cody Beatty up to fifth. Now Telder's still got to pit here in the next couple of laps. He pitted at that second caution when he lost. And caution comes out right on cue. Zach Kalinin and Ralph Fasano over in turn 3. Zach's coming off pit road, it looks like here. And was Ralph going to pit road? A tough situation there. I think Ralph was going to go to pit road and move to the bottom, but didn't realize that Zach Kalinin was just coming off pit road. And unfortunately, a little bit of an awareness thing there. Oh, that's exactly, I think, what happened. Well, I think they both got resets. But the caution comes out here for the third time here at Phoenix. And we're going to step away for a quick second because I got to make an admin decision and stuff. And we're going to play commercials, and we'll come back here as you're watching racing here on Captain TV.
Next week, USRC heads up north to Michigan International Speedway. Located right outside of Brooklyn, Michigan on US Highway 12, this 2-mile track should provide some amazing racing where draft is not going to only be key, but very important. Another key, fuel mileage. Could be a fuel mileage race. We got 100 laps to the finish, guys. So take it easy, conserve that little bit. Could put you in victory lane. Good luck, guys.
All right, back here at Phoenix Raceway. Lap number 75 about to be in the books. We'll have 60 laps to go. Third caution out. Contact between Ralph Fasano and Zach Kalinin. Ralph ended up getting the penalty there for coming down, unfortunately, as it looked like he was coming to pit road. You guys aren't going to get a penalty. We're going to turn it up here for this restart on lap number 75. Hopefully enjoyed that segment there. As one guy we didn't get a chance to mention, this helped out a lot for that caution. Matthew Telder restarted in the 10th position, but he was third and stayed on the lead lap because of that caution. When it was all said and done, and of course a lot of the guys who were just about to go a lap down, all staying on the lead lap, and that leads us to this battle as Ryan White comes up through the field here inside to Sean Peachin. Here comes that number 10. Sean cuts it down to the bottom. Here comes Drift to his outside maybe. But Sean also going to work the inside here of Ryan. A little free into that corner. All these little sneaky things about Phoenix makes this track so much fun to be a part of. Oh, Sean caught the apron in turn one and goes around. That'll bring out the caution for the fourth time. Hopefully he locks it down. He does. No harm, no foul. Spins it out, brings out the caution. So 52 to go, and caution number 4 on the track in what has been a pretty fun race. Let's see it here. You're going to watch Sean down the front straightaway here. And for those who are new to racing of any kind, or even iRacing, same kind of deal here. When the car gets on the apron like this, with the banking change, most tracks it does what they call de-wedges the car and sends all the weight to the front. And because of that, it makes the rear very light right there, and it brings it around, spins her out. And Sean did a good job just locking her down. He fought it. And he goes around, and we got leaders coming to pit road here. Let's actually go look at this. Dylan Alt's on pit road. Cody Beatty, Drift, Telder, Peachin. And somehow Cody Beatty has all Alabama jerseys on his pit crew. I don't know how USRC allows that. We'll have to work on that, I think. Telder probably going to get some damage fixed. Is Dylan Alt going to leave pit road a 14.7? Same as always, guys. Please let me know when to. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn audio on for a second here from the guys. This is going to be funny. Or actually, let me hit the button over here in chat. I have a feeling I'm about to fire Cody up here in a second. 10-4, thank you. We need the admins. We're going to have to talk after the race. I think we're going to have to come out with a rule about pit crews wearing jerseys on pit road. I think that should be illegal.
Put down right there. It's not illegal. And real time. Go, Canes, go.
Birthday or not, that'll get you kicked.
Back off. Go, Canes, go.
Sean, I tried to EOL the ace. It wouldn't let me.
No race. Yeah, I'm not sure. It just got loose there.
Fine.
I can tell you exactly. You caught the apron and it de-wedged your car and spun you out.
Chris, you know you're a Canes fan deep down inside.
Don't ever insult me like that again.
Wide right.
Hey, one of the schools in Florida have won a championship in the last 2 decades. Just gonna put that out there.
That blind squirrel plunging up once in a while.
Unless you're from Toronto.
To be fair, my school was one sixth in the last decade.
Yeah, you're right. From Toronto, you don't see anyone.
Come on, 51, where you at?
All right, here we go. Going to go back green at lap number 86. I just think we have a good time here. I'll leave chat on for a little bit. Let them enjoy. Bill Alt going to lead him to the green here after Dylan came to pit road at lap number 86. Four wide back here. Did I just see? Oh, I thought I saw 4 for a second there. Cooler heads prevail.
I know I went in there a lot of hot, but you didn't know you need to go to the outside wall or else.
Yeah, it was trying to stay high and it got a little tight.
Oh, look. Oh, Teller almost came down on drift there. Drift did a good job avoiding him. Hey, that scared him. These guys are all everywhere. Racing picking up here with 50 to go. And Drift going to try to get by Peach in here. Peach's car looked really good early in this race. I'm not sure if there was some damage on the car or something. But Sean has not been, that car's not been, maybe it's the darkness too. But Sean looked really good when the race was in the daylight. And again, these unique cameras you're seeing, this is all thanks to our good friends at Trent Cams 4 Gourmets. If you're looking for cameras for oval tracks, a road, dirt, even VR, or fan experiences, you can check out trackcams22.com. There's a link right there on the YouTube information page. A small donation or a donation, I should say, of the amount that's asked for or whatever can get you, as Dylan Alt up front here going to go by his father for the lead on the outside. But we'll get you those cameras and all set up and more.
Tires didn't help me now.
I know Cody just told me that he bought the cameras, which
Then
is
how come
cool.
you're not back here with me?
I'm glad to be able to help out and get this young man promoted. This Van is the gentleman's name who I work with. He's a one-man crew. He does everything himself. All these cameras you see, he created himself. He's actually, rumor has it, I should say, is working on a update for the Cup car, or for the oval tracks. So we might get some newer cameras here in the very near future. As we go back to this battle for 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, here's Sedzillo in a Portillo's car. Makes me want a pizza. To the outside of Drift. And Drift going to send it in there into turn 3 and make the pass. There's Telder back there into 3. Trying to make a move on the 74.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, Drift really making some moves now. Chris Evans trying to put some pressure over here on Cody Beatty for position. There's Cody up to the third spot. Yeah, Cody up to 4th, and Drift to the inside of Ben Dunn for 5th. Ben making a little bit of a comeback. Going to get past Ben also. Is that Kool-Aid car starting to kind of fade a little bit. Steven Langerfeld looks like is, I'm not sure if he's taking his car behind the wall or not, but he is off track right now. We'll ride with Ben in this, he had a Ford Mustang. Again, next week, Michigan Speedway for the Grand National Series will be race number 9. So we'll have 3 races to go after tonight. And we'll put the final 4 in. We got this fight going on, and then back here, Telder and Sedzillo battling now for the 9th spot. Ooh, they leaning on each other. A little short track banging. Yeah, that's the veil there. Meanwhile, up here, 4th and 5th under attack. Zaccolina used that reset, and he is up to the 6th position here, trying to work his way up. We got this fight. We got the fight for 9th. Drift going to clear Evans for the position. Here comes Alina, and he's going to clear. Meanwhile, back here, 3 wide for 8th. Or 9th, make that is Sean Peachin said, all right, you two, stop fighting. I'm taking both of you. Oh, one car in the inside wall. Who's that? Was that Robert? Somebody hit the inside wall there, I thought. And now the battle back on for fourth. Three laps to go. Probably still one set of tires laying in the pits for most of these guys, if not all of them. Meanwhile, these two are back at it again. Teller and Senzilla, they do not want to give it up. Racing hard. Teller takes it for now. Battles everywhere. Let's go back here to the 6th position. This is Evans and Dunn, all within about 3/10 of each other. Sorry, Dunn is way back. I'm thinking Evans and Griff. No, I'm sorry. Let's go back a spot. Ben Dunn and Ryan White. That's where I'm trying to go. I'm going off of timing, and I'm looking over here on the right, and I get mixed up sometimes. Here they are. Sean Peachin starting to come back. I wonder if Sean might have been saving tires at the beginning of this run. Maybe that's what he was doing. That's why he fell back, and now he's letting these tires come to life. So a different kind of run here in this race. This track not the easiest to pass on. Let's talk about the upcoming schedule for the week. Tomorrow we will be on the air at 7:45 with the Blown Piston Racing League Wise Choice Contracting Clash Series, which is the Cup cars. They'll be at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. That race at 7:45 tomorrow evening. Should be a fun one. Last night had a really good truck race there. And then Monday night, TI Truck Series at Martinsville. Tuesday night, the Road America, Road America for the TI IndyCar Series. And then Wednesday night, a special treat as we'll return on track to the Great Lakes Sim Racing. And they have a special Cinco de Mayo event that's going to be happening coming up Wednesday night. And it'll be the start of our 7 nights a week of broadcasting you're going to see on Captain TV. A special Cinco de Mayo event, and I'm just going to put it to you like this. A truck race at the Chili Bowl, called the Margarita Bowl. Yes, you heard that correctly. That'll be Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Thursday night, Short Track Super League. They will be at Bristol. I'm sorry, the Track Choice. That's right. Coming up Thursday night. So that is the next week of racing here on Captain TV. These guys is battling it out. Back straightaway, Sean trying to work his way up here through the field as he trying to get to the inside of Ryan White, not able to do so. This is all behind Dylan Alt, who has come back from taking a set of tires in that last caution and has worked his way up to the lead and has led the most laps again tonight, well on his way to a 7th win of the season in 8 races. Of course, Bill there behind him 5 seconds back, and then you got 9 seconds back to Cody Beatty here in 3rd. And then Zach Kalina back there in the 4th position with Chris Evans. And Drift starting to kind of work their way into a battle for the 5th position. A couple of orange cars here going at it. Evans trying to get a run back here on Drift. You see them coming up on the lap car, Robert Smith. Right with Evans, though. Loose these cars are getting down into turn 3 and 4 here. Already times down to near the 30-second range for most of these cars. Heard some of the cars out there shifting earlier in this race. Nineteen laps to go here in this Diamond in the Desert. Track that was built back in the 60s, didn't host a NASCAR race until 1988. Alan Kowicki winning that race and bringing out the Polish victory lap for the first time ever. Oop. It's got a little loose there. Chris got out of the gas. Gave him some room. Putting all types of pressure on the back. This is the best fight on the track. That's why we're keeping it right here with these two. As they do it very cleanly, which is awesome. Good racing to see here tonight. Everybody seems to be having a good time from what I've heard. Haven't heard anybody argue, which is cool. Yet. Still plenty of time. Again, the last 3 races of the regular season. Michigan Speedway next week, Martinsville the following week, and then Atlanta Motor Speedway to finish it up at the end of May before we take Memorial Day weekend off and come back to the Final 4 starting in the month of June. And let's go back here. Well, I thought I saw some battling going on, but I think somebody just maybe having some blinking issues or something. No harm, no foul. We move on. But these battles starting to kind of settle out now as the tires wear out more and more. 13 laps to go. Bill Alt running in second. Really haven't said his name all night because he's just been hiding right here. The Onion Pedal or whatever his nickname would be. Sliced Onion? I don't know. Look here, Zach Alina has caught the 78 of Cody Beatty now. So this fight for third is going to be underway. Cody got about 4/10 of a second or so. He's kind of mellowed it out a little bit there himself, so just a couple of close battles, but nothing too intense right now. With 9 laps to go, Dylan Auld has just dominated this race. Goes around Ryan White putting the lap down, but I know I've said that pretty much every race this season, but you know what? Dylan's a racer, and I give him credit. I know there's been times this week I've went on the Discord channel, and he's posted advice trying to help drivers out if people ask and stuff like that of what to do to you know, get around a track or whatever. If people have questions, he helps. I mean, he's not one of those that stays quiet and just kind of keeps things to himself. He has fun with the drivers, and you know, let's be honest, sometimes you get drivers that are really quick and are capable of being up in the, you know, the Coca-Cola series or whatnot, and they might not have the coolest attitude, but Dylan's been very honest to us and been fun to be around. I mean, we had a race last week. We ran a Release the Hounds type of event last week where we all chased after him and wrecked the tar out of him after a win, and he was laughing his butt off. It was so cool to be a part of. And we're going to do something fun after this, so I'm actually, we'll see. I might bring the screen back up after the race, and we'll do something. I'm trying to think of something creative. Been thinking of something in my head that we can maybe go do. Six laps to go. Let's go back to these fights again. Oh, Sean Peachin lost power. Oh, I didn't even know she lost power. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Looked like you had a good time out there, man. There's a lot of good fighting, good racing going on and stuff. With 5 laps to go, and Cody Beatty now fighting with Alina again. It's like these guys yo-yo. They pull away from each other, and they come back together. Alina slamming that apron. I don't know if she saw his car turn sideways, hitting it. Got to be careful with that car. Lucky you don't damage it. Zach with the run on Cody. He's going to make the pass down into turn 3. Zach Kalinin, after being involved in a probably the worst wreck of the night with him and Ralph Fasano, comes back to 3rd. A great comeback for him. Dylan's crossed the line. You heard that. Dylan's crossed the line. 2 laps to go. As Dylan Alt going to come off of turn number 4, he's going to see the white flag this time by. Final lap here at the Phoenix Raceway. On his way to win number 7. Go around Robert Smith here, moves up the track for him as Dylan Alt going to come off of turn number 4 and continue the Alt family streak. They have won all 8 races this season, and Dylan Alt win number 7 here at Phoenix. Battle for 3rd, going to stay as the fireworks go off over in turn 3 and 4. It looked like 2. And Zach Kalinen's going to get it. Let's take a look at the final results. This race took a little over an hour, an hour 15 or so to do. Dylan Alt wins it by 10 seconds over his father Bill. Zach Kalinen 3rd, Cody Beatty, Chris Evans, your top 5s. Drift going to finish 6th as the donut's happening there in the background. What? Is Dylan doing the Kurt Busch unwinding lap? I can get the camera to switch over here. Come on, work with me. No, I guess not. Anyways, Drift finishing 6th. Ben Dunn, Matthew Taylor, Ryan White, Travis Adzillo finishing in 10th. Ralph Fasano, Robert Smith, Sean Peach, and Steven Langerfeld, and Nick Jezebowski, who did not start the 135 lap race. So, good racing, good fun. I mean, hopefully everybody had a great time this evening in the race. And we will talk to the top 3, and then we'll go have a little fun. Another fun race. And we'll go down here and talk to Dylan in Victory Lane. As Dylan joins us. Dylan, congratulations, my brother. Great race again for you tonight. You pretty dominant. A little bit lighter field tonight, but still some fun racing out there.
Yeah, it was a good race. Phoenix is one of my best tracks. I started 6th, so we started up there, and I just was very patient. I actually made a couple spots off the dog leg, and went up to 2nd on the first lap, I think it was. Then we had that caution, and then I was just trying to make the car halfway, and then pitted a green, and then we got an unlucky caution. But I was surprised that I weared my right front by 20% compared to my right rear. Like, it was 60, 80. It was so confusing because I felt like I was driving it fine, and it worked out perfectly.
Was it a factor of the track maybe being more in the daylight at the start of that race there and not totally under dark?
I'm not sure, actually. Just the car felt fine pretty much the whole way. I thought I was saving my right front. It might have because of sometimes my entry I would overshoot it, and I kind of would lock up the right front just because my brake bias was so low. it was like the lowest it's been all season.
So what is it about Phoenix that makes it your favorite? Because this is such a technical track that's so easy to overdrive or even underdrive and make plenty of mistakes.
I've always loved Phoenix for some reason. I don't really know why. Maybe because I was faster than a couple pros I've raced with when I first started iRacing. Like NIS, I think that was my first actual oval NIS win. Yeah, I'm very consistent here. So yeah, I don't know. I like this track a lot.
Breaking news, I have a win at the same track as Dylan does in NIS. Too bad it's my only. Anyways, nice job, Dylan. Send shout outs to whoever you like to.
I like to shout out Ryan. His, I don't know, he's a good friend. And my dad and everyone else in that iRacing Hangout Discord and Lowline.
Want to have a fun race again? This time we won't wreck you.
Thank you.
As Dylan wins this one, and we'll go down and talk to his dad, who, well, if somebody wins the race, somebody has to finish second, and that second is Bill Alt. So Bill joins us, and second place run for you, and it was like the quiet second place run because you were like 6 seconds behind your son, but you were like 6 seconds ahead of third.
I was in my own little world there.
Still great.
It was funny
race.
with
Yeah.
that last caution. I was thinking we had one set. I'm all, okay, I won't take him yet. I'll save him later in case something happens. Oh, that was kind of a mistake.
It happens, but still, great run though. Fun race. I know, like I said, I said to your son, it wasn't the biggest field that we've had recently, but you know what? It seemed like a lot of people just out there having a good old time.
Yeah. I think it was good racing. You know, at least when I was around people, so it was cool.
Don't
Except
beat
that
yourself,
Dylan,
Bill. Don't beat yourself.
I kept trying different lines. I even tried shifting for a little bit. So I don't know, just trying different things. But yeah, good race.
Yeah, no, it was great fun, and congratulations on that. Shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
Well, thank you, and I just like to say happy birthday to Ralph.
Yes.
So. But that's it. Yeah, that's it, man.
All right, no, appreciate your time, Bill. Let's. I think we're going to host a fun race if you want to come join us. So.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good.
Absolutely, sounds good. Bill Alt joining us there, second place finish for him, and obviously happy camper about that. Let's get Zach down here, the comeback driver of the night. Zach Kalinin finishing in the third position after the unfortunate mistake where I think you and Ralph just were paying attention to different things. You guys met. You had your car was pretty much destroyed, looked like a modified, but you come back and get a great finish in finishing third.
Yeah, I drove the wheel almost off it entirely. That was, I don't know why, but I love this track. First actual race here, just love this track. Don't know why. And going into this race, I was not confident about how I was going to do, having to switch wheelbases basically on
that's
third.
right. Mm-hmm.
So, I'm glad I acclimated to this wheel, at least somewhat. Had a great battle with a bunch of the guys in this race. And just, this race was a blast for me.
It seemed like there were a lot of great side-by-side racing out there with everybody. I saw there were times where you and Cody were battling out there at the end. I saw Telder and Ryan White side-by-side, and him and Travis side-by-side for laps. It just seemed like they're between third and eighth. It was just like you guys were just going to town.
Yeah, at the end there with battling Cody, there was a moment where I thought I had used up my tires a little bit too much, but just got them a little bit too hot and let them cool down a little bit, but just kept enough pressure on, and that was a great battle with him at the end. Close race for a whole bunch of people, and I think it was really fun short track race.
Well, you did a great job tonight, man. Congratulations on your third place finish, and send shout-outs whoever you like to.
Want to thank a whole bunch of the guys in this field. It's a great race, and a lot of them were really helpful during the week on what they're gonna what they were possibly going to do, and thanks for putting this league on. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice, relaxing environment for me. What I get to do to relax from work.
Yeah, right? Some of us had long days. Well, hey, Zach, man, I appreciate your time, man. Appreciate you racing, and we'll talk soon, bud.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my pleasure. So, Zach Kalinin, of course, finishing in the 3rd position. And I just moved myself to the wrong channel. I do that to myself all the time. Why, I don't know. But anyways, all right, we're going to get out of here. And I might put up another stream here in a second, but I'm going to go put up another race. Give me a couple minutes if you want to hang out here. And we'll go from there. So, but appreciate everybody for watching tonight. Next week it is Michigan for these guys. And, of course, tomorrow night we'll be at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the BPRL Cup Series, the Clash Series, Cup cars. Next or coming up tomorrow night at New Hampshire. So with that being said, I'm heading out, and just remember, this isn't just a game, it's iRacing. See ya!
And now the wait is over. The nerves have taken their toll. Ooh. Let go of fear you're holding. The fire smoldering, it's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know I'm in for a white knuckle ride. You got a fix for me, you know what I need. Oh, it's a breakneck speed.
Next week, USRC heads up north to Michigan International Speedway. Located right outside of Brooklyn, Michigan on US Highway 12, this 2-mile track should provide some amazing racing where draft is not going to only be key, but very important. Another key, fuel mileage. Could be a fuel mileage race. We got 100 laps to the finish, guys. So take it easy, conserve that little bit. Could put you in victory lane. Good luck, guys.
Strong.